Hi, junk journaling friends. This is Lauren with Shabby Chic Sunday. Today I wanted to share with you a very easy and a very quick tutorial for my new no-sew two-step binding method. It literally only involves two steps. One is to fold and step two is to glue. So I came up with this idea from looking at my children's board books. This one in particular, I'm sorry for the glare on the white background, but this was the inspiration that led me to this idea, so I wanted to share it. I just was noticing how these board books are bound together, and this is just my replication of these children's books. So the reason I wanted to try out this method in particular is because so often in digital kits, the beautiful horizontal pages match up so nicely together. But then when you use the traditional binding method by sewing in signatures and folding these together, and placing them within each other, that causes you to have to separate those matches or, these pairings that already look so lovely together side by side. So this binding method allows you to keep those perfect matches together. So I'm going to be using the digital kit by Shabby, our boutique, and it is called Rhapsody in Blue. I'm going to make this here with you all today, and I plan to share my finished journal in my next video. I have just printed out the 5x7 journal pages from the kit, and all I've done so far is trim off the white excess on the sides. And you can make your journal as small or as thick as you would like with this method, and all you need are your papers that you want to use and some glue, and that's literally all you need to do. Okay, so these are the pages that I would like to use. And the very first thing that you're going to want to start with is just to fold your journal page in half. So let's go ahead and move these ones to the side. So you're going to start by just folding your papers just like so. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue here on the back side. So any glue is just fine. I am using a pretty decent thick cardstock. I think mine is 110 pounds. So I was going to use my Art Deco glue, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use fabric tack just to make sure I'm absolutely positive that there won't be any streaks going through on the pages, since I am binding these completely flat together. So I am just on the back side of my first journal page, and I'm going to load this up with my Fabri-Tac. And then I'm going to take my second page then. I'm going to do the exact same thing as the first. I'm going to fold that in half, make sure I have a really nice crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to the first page and make sure I line everything up as best as I can. And go ahead and press. Make sure everything is lined up. And what also is really nice about using the Fabri-Tac is it's more forgiving. So if for some reason my corners are not lining up, I can do a little bit of scooching around if I need to. But I think that that looks good. Okay, and now on the back side of the second page, I'm going to go ahead and add more glue. And then I'll go ahead and show you what this looks like. And then I'll probably continue to glue the other pages together, but I'll go ahead and speed that process up for you. So here's my third page then. Fold it in half. Get a really nice crease. And I'm going to go ahead and line those up together. And push down. And like I said, you can use as many or as few pages as you would like. You are literally just building a stack of papers on top of one another. So it can be as thick or as thin as you personally want it to be. Okay, so let me show you. That is what your binding looks like from the side. And then I'll show you what it looks like when you go ahead and open it up. And so here's my first two pages. And my second two pages. Oh, let's get that out. There we go. And my third. And then you're just going to continue to glue your pages together as many as you would like. So I'll go ahead and continue folding and gluing, and then I'll speed this up so that you can see the end result. Okay, so I'll show you what we have so far. So you open it up. Here are all of your lovely pages. You don't have to worry about sewing anything in. Everything is glued together cohesively. And there you go. This is what it looks like from a bird's eye view of the spine. Let's see, is that, there we go. And so you can see how that is very similar then to these little board books right here. It's the exact same concept as here. And then you can just decide, you know, maybe about a pretty little fabric, piece of fabric or material to bind your top one to your bottom one. What I would do then for my cover, if you wanted to keep it really simple, then you can just take another one of your 5x7 images and you can glue it right to the top. And then obviously I would trim this off and then adhere a piece of fabric from the top to the bottom. You could also print your very first and your very last page double-sided so that you don't have to worry about gluing an additional cover to the front because you would already have imagery there. But that's it, a very, very simple two-step binding method. So I hope you enjoy, and the next video will be my finished product. Take care, friends.